Are they gonna keep doing this? Should I call my doctor or something? Because my heart is not gonna take it. Hey there, my people! Welcome to episode 40 of me laughing about how. I'm so proud. It's been a hot minute though, hasn't it? I missed you guys. Now, with the spooky season approaching and the announcement of the Broadway revival, I thought it was the perfect time for Sweeney Todd reaction. Oh, you can actually see the poster there. Oh, I consider reacting to the bootleg that we have on YouTube. However, the quality was not helping. I could barely hear anything they were saying / singing. So I'll be reacting to the cast recording instead, the original Broadway cast recording, as it's tradition on this channel. I may have to cut a few songs so the video is not 1,000 hours long though. Important to know that I have seen the movie with Johnny Depp, and let's just say I'm excited to experience Sweeney Todd with actual singers. Oh my god, that was so mean. I haven't listened to the song since, so I don't really remember them super well, or at all, really, which is good for the purpose of, reacting to them. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like theatre and music and being weird about theatre and music. This is the place for you. I'm also on Patreon if you like to, feed this channel with the good type of pie and help it grow, while getting some extra content from time to time. I actually may upload a longer version of this video there, so stay tuned. Now let's feast! Or not. I mean, ugh. Let me put the lyrics up though, because Sondheim. Ooh, an organ, very ominous. There was literally no need for that. Jesus Christ. Oh, my heart. What the fuck? But also, isn't it beautiful when a show makes a point with the very first seconds of the melody? Or demonic sound, in this case. Is Sweeney Todd an original story, or is it based on something? I never really looked into it, but it's such an odd story. Streets. I remember that. Ooh, I love how eerie it sounds, as it should. Little warning next time. Ooh. The ensemble coming in when I least expected was like dying and immediately realizing you're now in heaven. Like, there's usually build up to the choir, so using it here as an element of surprise by adding it mid-song with no build up really added that layer of, suspense and shock to the show. Or the song, because this is literally just the opening. I love how the female voices remind me that this is still a Sondheim show, despite sounding quite different from the rest of them so far. Oh my god, so intense! Demon bubbles. Wow, the time changing. Oh, the timing change with the pause after Fleet gave me chills, man. They really embraced the horror genre for this one and never let it go, right? Pretty epic song, and I mean that in the sense of sounded like the climax of a fantasy movie type of epic. I like the title of this one because it's true. Oh, this orchestra though. I know, right? Life has been kind to you. Ooh. Is it me or does this one sound much more somber than the movie? I like it. And I mean the actual orchestration, like the actual music. Ooh, you're in trouble now. There's something about the beggar woman, right? I just can't remember anything. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, and its morals aren't worth what a pig could spit, and it goes
goes by the name of London.
How dare you? But what I really paused the video to say was how amazing does he sound as Sweeney. I'm predicting some really great chilling moments with that deep voice of his. Woof.
Have sailed the world and seen its wonders, for the cruelty of men is as wondrous as Peru, but there's no place like...
So cool how the song turns on itself by making Sweeney twist Anthony's opening words into a hopeless remark about the city and its people. Awesome! That's it. More, more, more!
There was a barber and his wife.
Oh no, this will hurt.
She was his reason and his life.
It has such an opera voice. It's so soothing.
And he was naive.
I absolutely love how subtle and low-key the music sounds most of the time so far. It adds this tenderness and fragility to the show, which is basically Sweeney's state of mind, right? You know, being completely broken and hopeless about everything essentially, but also still loving his wife and the memories they shared. I really love how the music reflects that fragility.
A pious vulture of the law, who with a gesture of his claw removed the barber from his plate. Then there
I mean, let's be honest, it almost makes you sympathize with his idea of baking people into pies, right?
There's somewhere I must go.
There's more dialogue in this than I was expecting, to be honest, if we're comparing it to his other shows.
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it.
Oh, yes. That was brutal. Are they gonna keep doing this? Should I call my doctor or something? Because my heart is not gonna take it. You know, when he starts talking about the hole in the world, we don't really know his story, so it feels way less personal. But once we get to this song and we know what's happened to him, even the most positive person would be like, okay, I see why he would think like that. So I really love how basically the same lyrics transform depending on the context. Here she comes. I love it already. The energy.
These are probably the worst pies in London.
The show's proper mad, isn't it?
I should know, I'll make them. If you doubt it, take a bite. Is that just disgusting? I have to concede it. Here, drink this. You'll need it. The worst pies in London. Mrs. Mooney has a pie shop. Does a business, but I've noticed something weird. Lately, all the neighbors' cats have disappeared. Have to wind it to a, what I call
There's nothing like Sondheim's sense of humor. Look, if that is not a work of genius, I don't know what is. Popping pussies into I'm sorry. Who would ever?
Times is hard, sir. Even harder than the worst pies in London. Only louder.
I love it.
It looks like it's melting and tastes like, well, pity. And the worst pies in London. Times is
I'm not even seeing this woman's acting and can tell she's gold. Why did they make Miss Lovett so somber and depressed in the movie? Don't get me wrong, I love Helena Bonham Carter, but once again, it feels like they stripped the humor out of the show, just like they did for Into the Woods.
There was a barber and his wife.
Oh, nice. We'll get to hear about his backstory from her perspective. Really exciting because, you know, what characters believe to be true tells us a lot about who they are.
And he was beautiful.
Awkward.
What was his crime?
Foolishness.
Sweeney allowing her to sing an entire song about him only to reveal who he is. in the end is the whole mood.
There were these two, you see. Wanted to like mad.
I really like how she pronounces the words, especially the T's. Is that weird?
Leaving her with nothing but grief and a year-old kid. Did she use her head even then? Oh no, God forbid. Poor fool.
See, this is what I'm saying about how you can learn about a character even when they're not necessarily talking about themselves. She blames his wife for being too naive. Obviously, because she too has an interest that would benefit from Sweeney's relationships ruin, right? And it's so much more interesting when the character is not like telling you that directly. She's talking about Sweeney, but you can pick up so many things about her personality. It's awesome.
The judge, he tells her he's all contrite. He blames himself for a dreadful plight. She must come
As he
straight to
should.
his house. They're having this ball only masks. The judge has repented, she thinks, poor thing.
Yeah, sure.
They figured she had to be daft, you see. So all of them stood there and laughed, you see. Poor soul.
Someone's pissed.
Have mercy on her.
So it is you, Benjamin.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was playing her when she was playing him all along. Although we have basically no backstory for Mrs. Lovett, I like to think she has all of this inside information and knows about the judge's affairs and what happened at the ball because she also had money once and somehow lost it all, and she had to open the pie shop. Something that led her to be banished to the bottom of the social ladder. You know what? I think we need a Miss Lovett musical.
These are my friends.
Oh my god, his voice. I've only felt like this before with Patrick Page in Hadestown. Chills.
My faithful friend.
Completely forgot there's a whole song about razors, but I really love how that reinforces the mental state of the character, who's only left with objects as friends. It's really good.
Well, I've come home to
Yes.
find you waiting, and we'll do wonders.
I wouldn't put it like that.
Always had a fondness for you, I did.
Rest
Oh, sweetie.
You can fit here, Mr. Todd.
splendor.
Look at her. All ulterior motives.
Silver's good enough for
Friends who shall drip.
Lovett's bar is so low though. It worries me a bit. Wow. The orchestra is just insane. And it's kind of interesting how most of the songs so far have a longer than usual instrumental ending. I wonder what that means in terms of what's happening on stage. Wow, yeah, I remember being quite impressed with the notes the girl in the movie was hitting. And here I am impressed again. Oh, that is so beautiful. My god, this must be so hard to sing 8 nights a week. Wow. Wow. You know what? I really like that this song has everything to be a massive cliche. You know, her locked in the house like the birds locked in cages. But then she just gives in and goes from craving freedom to hoping she can learn to live in captivity. The song doesn't go where you're expecting it to go. And that's the beauty of it. Oh my god. What a voice.
I have sailed the world, beheld its wonders, from the pearls of
Anthony and
Spain
Joanna definitely sound much older than the movie.
Look at me, so look at me, please. Oh, favor me,
The way
favor
the
me
music
with your
gets way more
glance.
sparkly Disney flutes for the romance. I want to go back to the darkness and despair.
It's you, sir. Thank you.
What is up with the beggar woman? I just can't remember what he is.
Perhaps you know whose house this is?
That's the great Judge Turpin's house, that is. Open the gate, but don't mistake. I see it list to starboard.
Off with you! Be off!
Rude. You're the one who asked her.
I feel you,
Joanna.
satisfied enough to dream you happily.
No, like the romance side plot is not my favorite.
I'll steal you.
Have you considered she may not want to be stolen? That's so entitled and selfish. I can't see it as romantic.
I am in the dark beside you.
How creepy is that?
I feel you, Joanna. I'll steal you.
So creepy. I'm sorry. That is setting very dangerous parameters for what romance is. The music though. Oh. I can't even begin to praise this orchestra, honestly.
Do you wake every morning in shame and despair to discover your pillow is covered with hair? What a blood to be
Wow,
there.
all the young characters in the movie are definitely much older here, eh?
Wake to discover with dread that my head was as bald as a novice's knees. I was dying of shame.
Oh, love it.
Give me a liquid as precious as
The way
gold.
Sondheim shows balanced serious subjects with humor through both the storytelling and the music, it's out of this world.
Was Pirelli's miracle
Elixir.
elixir.
Oh yeah, I do remember that one.
Soon he'll have to thin it once a week.
This guy's not British, is he?
Like Shelley's, you can tell he's used Pirelli's.
Nice rhyming.
When they see how fix it, you can have your picture of the girls. Wanna buy
That
a
sounded so
bottle of
wrong.
this?
Love me a chaotic Sondheim song.
Keep it off your boots, sir. It's right.
Ladies seem to love it. See Pirelli soon will make it fix it. Like a good elixir always does. You gotta fix it.
Yes, chaos!
Talk to him.
Oh my god. I can't take my eyes off the screen for 1 second or I just missed the whole thing. That was so much fun though. Oh. Shit's about to get serious.
I blow you a kiss. And I wish I could know who has the nerve to say my elixir is a piece. You hear this foolish man? Watch and see how he will regret his folly.
It's foolish, man.
Will Beetle Bamford be the judge? My friend,
Here we go.
Now, signorini, signorini,
Okay, this sounds different.
You're looking a man who had added the glory to shame and the pomp. Don't call me a lie, was only a cardinal joke. It wasn't a pomp
His accent's killing me.
to shave the face, to pull the tooth, required the grace, and not the
This is
look.
perfection. No flaws.
To make the bristle clean like a whistle. This is
Nice. I think I've said this before, but I love how the music in his shows often sound like they're being conducted by the characters. I don't know how to explain why. I think like sometimes the melody will directly replicate what they're singing, the rhythm that they're singing, and maybe that's what it is. But it very much feels like the characters have the power over the music. And I would really love for someone to explain to me why I have that feeling, because I have no idea. All of that drama to lose in the end.
The winner is Tom.
I love it.
A tooth pulling, free
He's
without
so extra.
You boy
Oh no. This is gonna hurt.
A bit, or chip at the tip, and have to fail. Without the trace, sometimes in the case you even
This might be a tad too long though. Why did they have to get into the tooth thing as well? Like,
without the clever.
oh my god, this is so funny.
I give it up.
I give it up.
Easy now, hush, love, hush.
I like Lovett's energy here much better.
What's your rush?
And
Keep your
I'm starting to
thoughts.
question the choice of director for that movie because Tim Burton can be quite depressing sometimes, and that may have robbed the story from its lighter tones.
Think it through. Once it
It sounds
bubbles,
almost
then what you
tango-like,
do?
and I'm enjoying the idea of them dancing to this, to be honest.
Slow, love, slow. Time so fast. Now goes quickly. See, now it's past.
Oh, the lyrics.
Gillyflowers maybe, instead of daisies. What do you think?
Aw.
Gillyflowers, I'd say.
I know she's absolutely insane, but protect her at all costs. Jokes aside though, Lovett and Sweeney are such great examples of how you can create three-dimensional characters with dubious personalities and behavior that is still connect with people in different ways. I mean, we do sympathize with Sweeney's pain and love for his family, right? And with Lovett's caring side. Even though they're both literally gonna make pies out of murdered people and then make other people eat them. But it is interesting to see how you can connect even with the most insane characters. There's always going to be an element of their personalities or like even just a mannerism that will remind you that those are people and not monsters. Although, it's so hard because, you know, you get what I mean, right? I can't remember what's happening here.
Joanna, the sun, I see the sun through your...
Jesus.
I watch you from the shadows. You sigh before your...
Is this her curse? Having
gaze upon the town.
creepy men watch her from the shadows? Poor thing.
You tempt me with your innocence.
Oh, there is a sexual undertone in this song, right? So gross. I guess realistic, but also so gross.
You tend me in my solitude, no longer as a daughter, as a woman. Joanna,
Is this song even legal?
deliver me, Joanna, from this hot devil with your virgin.
Oh.
Oh.
Ew.
He means to marry me Monday. What shall I do? I'd rather die. A swallow poison on
Understandable.
Sunday. That's why she must have heard that.
Kiss me.
Can't you see she's going through something here, Anthony?
What shall I do?
Not the time.
I'm so frightened. Behind the curtain, quite. I think I heard
These men really need to calm down. Nice.
I knew I'd be with you one day, even not knowing who you were.
Seriously, Joanna? I can't buy the romance of this. It just sounds dangerous for the two of them, honestly. And I don't know, but Sweeney and the Razors have more chemistry. Just saying.
A stylish trimming of the hair.
He doesn't kill him on the first visit, right?
First thought I think a shade.
I really like this scene, actually.
Pretty as a rosebud. Pretty as her mother. What?
Wow, very
What
subtle.
was that?
Wow, it's really cool how the lines intersect.
Says she'll marry me Sunday. Everything said we
Ooh, busted.
I'll lock her up in some obscure retreat. But sir, I beg of you. And as for you,
Come on,
Barbara,
Anthony.
it's all too clear what
You ruined the
company you keep.
murdering.
Service them well and hold their custom, for you'll have none of mine.
Ah,
Bear beneath my hand.
Now, now, dear fret.
No, I had him. His soul was there, and he'll never come
No other show
again.
uses the music for jump scares as well as this one does.
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it. And not for long.
Ooh, that's character development in the lyrics for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Love, tell you why.
Nice.
There are two kinds of men and only two. There's the one staying put in his proper place, and the one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look
Yep.
at you. No, we all deserve to die. Tell you why,
Jesus,
Mrs. Lovett,
he's
tell
so
you
grim.
why. No, I'll never hug my girl to
Aww.
be finished. All right.
Every song feels like
What a shame.
1,000 songs in one.
Welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance.
Oh my god, so good.
I have notes in the chair. Come on, come on. Sweeney's
Oh my god, does it really take that long for him to start killing? Or does this show just have more songs than the movie?
I will have you.
Oh my god, he's lost it.
And my Lucy lies in
This is a lot of emotions to take in.
and
Wow. The way he is clearly on the brink of madness, going from rage to psychopathic enjoyment of murder, it really, that process there really radiates from this song. It's just so chaotic, and you have so many different melodies coming in and out with no particular order. And it's such a clever way to show how his motivations progress at each stage of his emotions. Amazing.
But what are we going to do about the Italian?
when it's dark, we'll take him out of the trunk and bury him.
I don't suppose he's got any relatives going to come poking around looking for him. Bright ideas just pop into my head and I keep thinking.
Pop into her head like that.
Seems a downright shame. Business needs a lift.
Oh my
Debts to
god.
be erased.
This is insane.
Think of it as thrift. With the price of mint, what it is when you get it, if you get it.
Ha!
Good you got it. Take for instance.
Good you
Mrs.
got
Maria
it.
Pie
Love it.
Show.
She doesn't give a shit about anything, does she? Going around doing whatever pops into her head.
As always, Mrs. Lovett, how I've lived without you all these years, I'll never know how delectable.
Oh, he's in love now. They're the same type of crazy as me. Yay.
It's man devouring man, my dear.
Their songs are definitely the best ones.
How do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
The priest.
Not as hearty as Bishop, perhaps.
That is what the title of the song is about.
For business. Lawyers rather nice.
I love how
If it's
unique
for a
this is.
price.
But if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. And it's clean. Though of course it tastes of wherever it's been.
Is that Squire?
It's green.
They literally have an entire song about the types of people that they're baking into pies. What is this show? And I mean this in the best possible way. Like, there is nothing else like it.
Is those below serving those up above?
Everybody
Yep.
shares so there should be plenty of flavors.
How gratifying for once
It really,
to know.
those types of lines where he's talking about like the social structure of the city, or the world in that case, it really makes you think about how the show is about people going to the extremes when, you know, they're hurt or disappointed, but it's also about how society can break you as well, in terms of not allowing you to have the basic needs to live. So you could be tempted to go to the extreme to get what you need, and how that obviously will, most of the time, I guess, go very, very wrong. There's also a social critique there.
It's been graced. Step to priest. Now this might be a bit stringy.
How much fun he's having with this.
This isn't fiddle player, it's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
The way he manages to make you laugh of what you're talking about.
What does it tell?
Is who gets it's all so clear that everybody goes down well with me.
This is amazing.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone at all.
Yes, that was so freaking cool. And the insanity of it just makes me admire his creativity even more. I can't have another Joanna song. Can I skip it? Should I? I think I will.
And are you beautiful and
Oh,
pale with yellow?
we've got Sweeney on this one. I'm suddenly interested.
And if you're beautiful, what then with yellow hair like wheat?
Wow, that sound effect was really cool. Having her go coming from someone far away and the sound just traveling. Oh my god, this is driving me crazy. Not remembering who she is, because I'm pretty sure there's something about her. It's always the crazy ones who know best, isn't it? Nice. That was a fun one. I really liked the three sides of the story there and how they played with the music to represent each one. Really cool.
You know what I'd like to do, Mr. Todd?
Tell me, sweetheart, what would you like and I'll get it for you?
Do you really want to know?
Yes, yes, I do.
So cute.
By the sea, Mr. Todd, that's the life I have. By the sea, Mr. Todd, oh, I know you love it. You
I would
and me,
never have
Mr.
guessed
Todd, we
she's a
could be
beach
alone
person.
in the house, what we down by the sea.
Wish I could be part of that world.
With the fishy splashing.
So she wants to be the little mermaid. Ooh, naughty.
I'll turn into butter the moment I'm utter, I do.
Aw, she's so in love.
Like a beautiful sea.
She's crazy good.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Aw,
If there was a
same,
monster,
Tobias.
ogre,
Same.
anything bad like that, nothing's gonna harm you.
Oh yeah, this is a sweet
When
one.
I'm around.
I remember this scene.
Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time I can do it. Put me to it. Show me something I can overcome.
Literally every character gets a song in this, right? And there isn't a lack of characters.
Nothing's gonna harm you, Toby. Not while I'm around.
Wow, the emotional state of this scene here is completely different. She even cries in the movie, right?
Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing's
I like this one. And I'm not a massive fan of the ballads in here because most of them are Anthony and Joanna, but this one is very sweet. I like it.
Beetle arrived and a beetle dispatched to satisfy the hungry god of Sweeney Todd.
Cool. I'm done with this. I love how descriptive the show is about the city. Really helps you immerse yourself in that universe. It's too intense. So far, this sounds very much like previously on Sweeney Todd. Even the beggar woman's here. This must look so great on stage. music's epic. Epic. This is the longest reprise in history, perhaps. I know it's not actually a reprise, but it very much works like one, although totally different from what a reprise actually is, in the sense that it's not reprising a moment in a new mindset or a new context, but it's more like a movie montage leading up to a change or a conclusion of some sort. And I just want to point out how the willingness to take risks and defy the rules of the genre is what made Sondheim Sondheim. What a legend.
What are you doing here?
Chaos.
The stink of evil!
I have no time.
Ooh, he kills her, right? Yeah.
Yes, isn't that her shadow on the wall? Where? There. Primping, making herself even prettier than
Oh, they're gonna go into Pretty Women now, right?
Pretty women. Pretty women, yes. Oh, sir, no doubt the years have changed me. But then
Oh my God,
perhaps
he's gonna
the
tell
face
him.
of a barber,
He's gonna tell him.
the face of a prisoner in the dock is not particularly memorable. Benjamin Barker! Benjamin!
Benjamin! Might as well use it in my favor.
No, don't go near her.
What's the matter with you, woman?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's only a
Oh my
silly
God!
old figure.
I remember. No! I completely forgot that was his wife. Ah! Oh my God! I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Okay, let's move on. I even went out of focus. Let's fix this.
Oh
This is nervous laughter.
no! You knew my Lucy lived.
I was only thinking of you.
Yes, ma'am. Sounds convincing.
Would you have wanted to know that she ended up like that?
Oh, Lovett.
Lied to me.
Oh, the screw up of the century.
Never said that she died.
Oh my God.
She lived, but it isn't that she wanted to die.
Yeah, same.
Mrs. Lovett, you're a bloody wonder, eminently practical and yet appropriate as always. As you said repeatedly,
This could only go well, huh?
So let's keep living it. Just keep living
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
it. She was virtuous.
This is so tragic. Shakespeare must be in his grave like, well done, my men.
Got a cake baker, man?
Oh, poor boy.
Bake me a cake.
Losing his mind. I mean, who
Like
wouldn't?
my eye. The baby, get me?
Okay, that's enough now. I need to lie down. This show really said, wait for it, didn't it?
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Oh, going back to the start is my favorite type of ending.
Shame the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. The
Demon lover of Fleet Street.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
Oh, he comes in to finish the story. Nice.
Serve the to seek revenge may lead to hell.
Not everyone knows it does sound as well.
Ooh, that's a very, very important change to the lyrics there. It summarizes the point of the show, right? And it gains even more meaning when it's sung by the two of them, as if to say, see what we mean? We've learnt it in the hard way. Of course, it's gonna have an epic ending. Wow! Imagine hearing that live. First of all, the freaking twist in the end. Bloody hell. What an iconic final sequence. Jesus Christ. The last two songs completely converted me. It's a very hard show to listen to because it's very dense and dark, but the last two songs, oh my God. Although I do feel like the wrap up was way too quick for the amount of build up that we had. But anyway, still one of the most exciting plot twists ever. At least out of all of the shows I've reacted to. And it's funny because this had all of the potential to be absolute nonsense, but it turned out to be such a unique story. You know, taking the results of grief, loneliness, anger, and obsession when it comes to Lovett to the extreme really works. Who would have guessed? And it clashes quite a lot with the cliches of the genre, showing that musical theatre can also be dark and ominous without losing its spirit, you know? I really enjoyed experiencing a different Miss Lovett. In the movie, she's way more melancholic. Here, she's got a little more of a comedy vein, but she's also very apathetic and indifferent to everyone apart from Sweeney. It's almost like she's bored of everything, like borderline hysteric. And it gives us so much room to imagine what her background is. So it was really cool to see the character in a new light, or the original light in this case. In conclusion, it's a very dense show, especially considering the style of the music and the genre and the number of characters and the harsh emotions that it involves. So I don't really see myself listening to the cast recording too often, to be honest. Just like I don't listen to Sondheim shows that often. I will watch them, but it's quite hard to listen to the music because it's not something that you can do like lightly, right? There is always so much information and it's so rich that you have to either sit down and pay attention to it or just like watch the show. At least for me, that's how it works. But the show has such a strong identity that I could almost see it before my eyes. And I always appreciate that. Did you enjoy this video? Then make sure you leave your like and your comments below. And I'll see you next time to conquer the world of musical theatre. Keep singing. Ciao!